This is part 33 of our Link's Awakening walkthrough, and we just got our 8th instrument, the final instrument as well, and we could make our way to the final egg, but we're going to take care of something we kind of forgot to do a little earlier.
Yeah, and we probably would have thrown us in the walkthrough earlier, but we actually both didn't remember. Yeah. Until I actually played through it recently. I was like, oh yeah, there's that Raft ride. Since we're making 100% walkthrough, we kind of want to throw this in there, and also it kind of unlocks all the blocks or squares on the map. So
yeah, and really, we would have remembered it if you got anything valuable out of this Raft ride. Really, the only reward you get is some extra rupees.
It's pointless.
And even then, you might not get them if you take the wrong route, because it costs you 100 rupees
I never got more than 100
100
rupees on this game right here. But I mean, this is a game, as you can see, we have almost 700 rupees, so it's really not a game you're short on rupees on.
The only time that it might come in handy is if you're like trying to get the bow kind of early.
Okay, that's a good point.
And you're trying to get to that 980, 90
well, you can't
rupees.
but you can't even get over there until the hook shot. No, there's like a little underground part you can get to.
But so it's kind of pointless. Like I said, at most
it is pointless.
I will say though, while working my way there, I kind of go a little nuts with the magic.
You do, man. You love that thing. That thing is more powerful than the boomerang, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, plus, you can just rapid fire with that thing. I nearly got caught by that.
We wanted to show you all the optional Raft ride, which obviously is video's optional, but we also wanted to show Red just going nuts with that magic rod.
I love it. I remember when we first got it in Turtle Rock, and it's like, burn everything, burn. I'm taking that advice.
Well, like the only time you get to use it, like instead of this part right here, is on the final boss, but like one of the phases, it's like one shot, and that's it.
I know. So I was like, I'm going to use this thing until, you get in the last dungeon, I'm going to put this stupid thing to good use. And I'll be honest, it's just a lot of fun torching everything.
It's awesome. It really is awesome. I wish all the items in Zelda were that awesome.
I know.
Or that powerful.
Now, I do like that the Raft is a little bit of a throwback to the original Legend of Zelda.
That is one thing I did like.
Yeah, it's just it's totally optional, of course, like we said, but it's cool that they did bring back that item a couple games
ago. The bad thing is it's more valuable in this game than it was in the original. Because in the original, they used it like twice for a total of 10 seconds.
Dude, maybe it's you get like a heart piece and maybe.
Well, you go to the 4 dungeons, so I guess it is valuable. But we ride the Raft a lot longer in this game than we do in the original Zelda,
which is sad because we're only on it for about 2 minutes.
You don't know this is actually in Zelda 2 also.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because somebody's been making their way through that game.
Sure as heck.
Not to get off topic, but you got to pat yourself on the back every once in a while.
Yeah. Now, even to get the rupees to make this worthwhile, I mean, you have to go the right route, and I'm going the right route, but I'm still missing.
Well, that water turns so fast, and you see it's like all kinds of different directions.
It does. Honestly, it can end up costing you rupees instead of earning rupees.
Now, there is a secret seashell in the face shrine that we come outside to get.
Yeah.
Can you get that on this Raft ride or not?
I don't think so, because I don't think there's a stairway from the water.
I could not remember if that. I thought it was possible, but I don't think he passed it, so we probably wouldn't know. Yeah. And it was actually your ending right here, so. Yeah. Well, like I said, just optional, but since we're doing a 100% walkthrough, we kind of wanted to throw it in there. We didn't remember till the end. So.
I know.
And you finally killed a bomber. I know. You finally killed a bomber in this game.
And the guy still hit me.
Yeah, hey, at least you got one.
But we kind of talked about this a little bit earlier. It feels like I kind of take the scenic route to get back to town here. I'm not sure if this is the quickest way. What I'm trying to do is just get to the teleporter at Animal Village or Animal Town, whatever it is. And
I don't know if you took the quickest, because I thought you could go up right there, like up the staircase. And I thought
and then shot across.
Yeah, I think you definitely did take the long route on this one, but
I just want to get some. I'm doing an Iron Man competition, okay?
You want to get a last view of the whole world, Koholint Island, before you went to the boss.
I know we're about to leave this island here in another part. I kind of wanted to see what it had to offer. Still,
take the scenic route.
Yeah,
back to I don't know where you're going. And see, it actually probably been faster to go up that thing right there and just go over.
I know. I got all kinds of turns.
I was sitting here preparing. I was like, he's going a long way to get back to the village. I'm pretty sure he's not taking the right route.
I got dizzy on the Raft ride. We're gonna use that.
That's actually a good excuse.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
And the next thing you do is go on a twirly thing that shoots you up in the air.
Yeah, so
it's a dizzying Raft ride.
But at least after this, I know where I'm going. And what we're doing now, we're actually gonna go back to Maid Village, and we have to go to the library in Maid Village for basically the first time we really actually have to go there. Because one of the books tells us the secret pathway through the egg, the final egg.
We had to go there and knock that book off. Oh, for the color dungeon. That's what it was.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
It kind of it told you which way to push the grave, so that actually is pretty important.
It is. I kind of forgot about that, actually.
Because which version I guess you're playing, if you gotta go library or not.
That's true.
Now, could you see this book the whole game, or is there a certain stage?
I think it is there the whole time.
Okay.
But yeah, this book on the bottom right, I like it's just called The Dark Secrets of Koholint Island. It's like, do you really want to read it? Heck yeah, we want to read it. We don't want to get lost in that egg.
Exactly. exactly, because I did that for quite a long time the first time I played through this game.
Well, it's
don't try to guess how to get through there. It's impossible.
And as you saw right there, it's like 8 turns you have to go through, and it changes every single game.
And I didn't notice, but Red, you were saying that it changed. Oh, you just okay. You just said that. Sorry, I was thinking about my next point. Yeah. I'm really glad I did not finish that after you just said it, because that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes one of us gets on a point, and then we start thinking about it, and we don't pay attention to the other person.
So every now and then we get a good idea in our head, and it sticks with us.
Well, I mean, I don't pay attention to you that much, anyways. No. But
hence we probably repeat ourselves a lot more than we mean to.
That could be the alcohol too.
I don't know what you're talking about. As I take a drink.
As you can see, we're just wasting time now.
Yeah, I mean, we're just making our way to the egg. There is a pretty cool little cutscene when we get to the egg.
Love it.
And thankfully, though, we can get that teleporter outside Maid Village, gets us there pretty quick, so we don't have to wander all the way across the island.
We play the Battle of the Windfish, but it kind of plays differently, I think, with all 8 instruments. And it's a really cool sounding song.
Especially considering like the limited audio options the Game Boy and Game Boy Color had.
Definitely.
That you can kind of get like 8 different sounds.
Because the Game Boy was more limited than Nintendo was. I don't know if it was more limited than Nintendo, but I think it was close.
It had to have been close,
yeah.
But it does feel good to finally get to this egg and play this song. Yeah. Just to finally like get into the egg and get to the end of this game.
It's kind of weird that it ends in egg. It really I never got that part of the game. Like, why are we going inside an egg?
Who knows? I mean, you're supposed to I guess it is technically a dungeon.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't clarify as a dungeon because you just have to go 8 directions. That's it. So I wouldn't clarify as a dungeon.
Yeah, but it's like, why an egg at the top of the mountain? Why not a cave or something?
Yeah, really. But it's really the Zelda formula. Like, they always kind of throw something different at you. Like, you see some guy in the meme being like, "Oh, let's put them in an egg" or something like that. And then, that's the idea that they ended up going with.
Especially in this game, where actually, there are a lot of weird little things. Like, you had the animal village, you've got the egg. Yes. It's like this one definitely had some little off things from other Zelda and the Mario characters.
Yeah, definitely the Mario characters. But I mean, like in the end, the egg kind of does fit with this game, really.
And plus, just playing that song right there at the end to open up the gate to it right before we walk in here was a really awesome moment. And this wraps up part 33 of Link's Awakening.